Hello everybody, today we're going to look at polynomial operations. We're going to add, subtract, and multiply polynomials. Most of this should be review from Algebra 1, but we'll quickly go over this stuff, okay? First, we're going to talk about adding polynomials. And adding polynomials is just combining like terms, really. And we just want to make sure we write our answer in standard form. So here, I'm just going to highlight my like terms. So I have a x to the fifth, no other x to the fifths. I have a negative 6x to the fourth, no other x to the fourths. I have a positive 3x squared and a negative 4x squared. I got a negative 5x. I got a plus 2 and a plus 2. And lastly, I got a 2x to the third. So if I combine my like terms here, nothing to combine 4x to the fifth with, right? 4x to the fifth minus 6x to the fourth plus 2x to the third, right? My first like terms to combine are positive 3x squared and negative 4x squared. That'll make negative x squared minus 5x, nothing to combine. And then 2 plus 2 is 4. And there we go. We can do the same thing with subtracting, but remember that we have to distribute the negative. So this negative applies to everything in the parentheses. So I have my 4x to the fifth, negative 6x to the fourth, positive 3x squared and negative 4x squared, negative 5x, plus 2, and my 2x to the third. So nothing to subtract from 4x to the fifth or negative 6x to the fourth. Those stay the same. So I'm going to have minus 2x to the third. So minus 2x to the third. 3x squared minus negative 4x squared, so that's going to be adding 4x squared, so that's plus 7x squared. Remember, minus a negative is adding. Minus 5x, nothing to combine it with. And then 2 minus 2, positive 2 is 0, so nothing to combine it with. 2 minus 2 is just 0. Okay. What tends to be a little bit harder is multiplying, and not because it's actually hard, but just it's a little bit more involved, right? So here, if I have 3x squared plus 3x minus 1 times 2x minus 9, we're just going to distribute, all right? And I always start with my polynomial with fewer terms. I find it easier to think of it that way, but it doesn't really matter which way you think of it. And just like how we might double distribute, you can just triple distribute here. Each term in the binomial gets multiplied by each term in the trinomial. So 2x times 3x squared gives me 6x to the third. 2x times 3x is plus 6x squared minus 2x, because 2x times negative 1. Negative 9 times 3x squared is minus 27x squared. Negative 9 times positive 3x is minus 27x. Negative 9 times negative 1 is positive 9. So altogether, this makes 6x to the third minus 21x squared minus 29x plus 9. Okay. When we have 3 polynomials or more than 2 polynomials multiplied together, this is the same thing as like having like 3 times 5 times 2. You can just multiply 2 of them. So like 3 times 5 is 15 times 2, and then you can multiply those to get 30. So same idea, I'm going to multiply these two. 2x times 2x would give me 4x squared minus 2x plus 2x minus 1 times x squared minus 9. We should recognize that as a difference of 2 squares. These two terms cancel out. So now I have 4x squared minus 1 times x squared minus 9, and I can just multiply this out. 4x squared times x squared is 4x to the fourth. 4x squared times negative 9 is minus 36x squared. Negative 1 times x squared is negative x squared. Negative 1 times negative 9 is positive 9. So that'll give me 4x to the 4th minus 37x squared plus 9. And lastly, I really want to point out 3x plus 2 all squared, the quantity 3x plus 2 squared, you cannot distribute this like that. The exponent does not distribute over addition. You would not tell me that 2 plus 3 squared equals 4 plus 9. You would never tell me that. That is nonsense. You would tell me it's 25. So you cannot do that here. We need to say that it's 3x plus 2 times 3x plus 2. And then distribute. That'll give me 9x squared plus 6x plus 6x plus 4, or 9x squared plus 12x plus 4. And that's it. All right, guys, thank you very much and have a good day.